Ah, ah, ah. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Let me see. Okay. Oh, boy. So, anyway, I shared my show. Oh, first, I want to give praise and honor to God. This is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I want to thank Him for allowing me to still be on this earth. Uh, you know, I might have not always had it right all the time, but, every day it's a process. So, anyway, I remember, crap. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, all right. Hey, Joshua. Okay, can you hear me? Hold on. Okay. So, as I was saying, I don't know who Stephen Smith. I know he's a sports newscaster, and I do know that I he was on General Hospital. Like I said, I don't know anything about sports, and so that's why I don't do commentary. Hey, 22 Roman, where you been? So anyway, I need to know who done came up with these rules with black folks. We can't talk about other black folks, especially when they dirty and low. See, this, I know, straight Godzilla, I know. I want to know why If we talk about a black person, we got to be called all kind of names. We shouldn't be talking about them. Oh my God. Ever since I was a little child, let me see. Um, who was that? The first, was it Walter Cronkite? Or then Barbara Walters? She would be interviewing people. And I looked at all of these people and I had my opinion on them. So then we had black people that come up and we done found out that half of them are gatekeepers. They had us programmed to believe in the Democratic Party that never did nothing for black people. Okay. Nobody never gave us reparations. Nobody never challenged Field Order 15, but yet Trump is the problem. I don't like neither one of the parties. It's all the dogs and ponies stuff. So anyway, you have Stephen A. Smith to talk about ghetto superstar. That is what she is. Jasmine Crockett from Dallas, Texas. Okay. So I need to know when the rules was made. Well, we can't talk about these dirty black folks, these dirty low down scoundrels, the gatekeepers, the liars, the ones that's been used by the industry to keep everything going. But we can't talk about that. But they got plenty to say about you. When did this rule come up with black folks? See, that's the problem now. That's why so many of them walking around with trauma and all kind of issues. Because we have to be silent. You can't talk about this. What goes on in this house stays in this. Y'all got such selective outrage. Hey, Matthew. Actually, Stephen Smith didn't say anything. He called her a highly intelligent woman. He just wondered, like, was cussing out, talking about Trump. Was that getting her anywhere? She was to serve the people of Texas, which they want to outlet. All of these black women, black, beautiful women, smart, intelligent, unfortunately, have gotten caught up in the system of corruption, lying, stealing, cheating, and we ain't supposed to talk about it. Lord, Father, forgive them, for they don't know no better. So black people can't talk about black people. You know, hey Matthew, y'all killed me. And that dirty low down scandal ain't never said nothing about Harvey Weinstein. But them other racial women did. And they made sure they talked about our Kelly. Did my volume go away? No, it didn't. Okay, hold on. Y'all such hypocrites. We love the people that don't love us. We gonna kiss their behind and everything. The proof can be right there. What Stephen A. Smith said about Jasmine Crockett was not out of place. Y'all talked about Ice Cube. Ice Cube had a black contract policy. None of y'all wanted to back him. But then all of a sudden, here come the Black Caucus with an economic plan. And that's exactly who is on the Black Caucus. Because this probably ran by another group of people. The ones that want to help, y'all dog them out. Y'all talked about Ice Cube. Bad. Y'all talked about him bad when he came up with a black contract. He said neither party cares about black people. He got with people he was actually trying to help. Yeah, bad built body bitch. Yeah, but what does that prove? I'm sure Shirley Chisholm is rolling over in her grave. And check this out. She's probably being paid. Hmm. Yeah, 'cause that's what they do. They keep us fighting with each other. History repeating itself, revolving. You got folks out here defending people trying to get illegal immigrants out the country. You got a black mayor of Chicago that don't give a darn about the citizens but the immigrants. Look at some of the city council meetings. People talking all that mess about the National Guard going to Chicago. Chicago been out of control. Chicago been off the chain for years. Kids can't even go outside. You can't sit in your house for bullets flying. And yeah, we get ready to be replaced. That's why they brought them people over there. Because we realize that, well, the intelligent black people realizing that the Democratic Party ain't shit. They ain't did nothing for us. It's all the dog and pony show. They came around during election time, showed up at the churches. They've been handpicking their people. They're just as crooked and dirty as the Republicans. So, as in a former co-host, Lady Aliza used to say, she told it. She said they're letting the immigrants come over here to replace the black voters. 60 or 70 million people came over here. It might be lower or higher. We'll never know the full truth. I don't believe none of the stats that they show. There went our reparations giving illegal immigrants or immigrants money. There went reparations. But I need somebody to tell me why we can't talk about black people. I need to know why. Hold on. Okay, I had to make sure my sound. Yeah. Okay, let me drop the link. You know, we've been lied to about so much stuff. The programming has worked, and I need to know. I really got a problem. Hey, Renee, how you been doing? I've been coming in your show, but I see you disabled to comment. So anyway, that's the problem with our people right now. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to get it. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go out. Oh, I'll be right back. Okay. So I just posted that link, and I don't know what StreamYard, because I posted it. I also posted it on my page. But I want to know who came up with these rules that black people can talk about other black people. You know, or you coming for them. Or they can't get constructive criticism. I need to know why I got people like Rolanda Martin, Daryl Titty Hughley, Charlemagne the Lesser Charge God. I need to know how these people, and now it seems like Willie D. Live, he's a paid, seems like somebody paying him now because his whole attitude didn't change. I need to know where these people, why they got so much to say about other black people. And Willie D know he shouldn't talk about nothing. All that bad music they made. Charlemagne the Lesser God. Charlemagne charge God, you know, raping an underage girl. But how do they become spokespeople? You got people like Ice Cube that make a difference. If y'all dog that man out, it's been an agenda, and they had their gatekeepers. You know, now everything's finally coming out about Okra and Gail, Tyler Perry. And I mean, the thing of it is, people have been telling us all these years how dirty these people was. No good. Bend over. Look at what's happening. I mean, these people have ruined people's lives. They have traumatized people. But y'all got such selective outrage. You wanted R. Kelly in jail, prison. Now, you know, Diddy way deeper in than Rob ever was. Connected to unaliving the kids' moms. Uh, you know, y'all wanted him thrown in prison and throw away the key. Then, y'all don't want nobody talk about the black no good ass pastors and preachers. You know, y'all want to be hush hush. Sweep everything under the rug. I got people on Facebook commenting. I told them I stand by what I say. Jasmine Crockett or ghetto superstar. Uh, what is she doing for the people of Texas? And can't we all just get along? And when I say Trump is our boss, Trump's everybody's boss. He's the president. Republicans running the House. So, and I ain't saying you got to kiss his butt, but the man that writes the checks and gives you money, you know, you try to find some type of common ground. But it's probably all the dog and pony show. They probably go home and laugh at everybody. They the bird flapping the same wings. Yeah. But then you got Greg Mathis going after the Honorable Judge Joe Brown. Everybody knows how Judge Joe Brown feel about the LB, well, that alphabet community. Don't get mad. I want to know why nobody feels like nobody can talk about these public figures. Judge Joe Brown, you got, and because I call Judge Greg Mathis a little punk ass nigga now. You gonna talk about what you gonna have somebody do to Judge Brown, your boy from Memphis, from that community? Well, hell, is you one? But you the one bring your son on talk shows, talk about him. You talk about you cheated on your wife. Judge Joe Brown never called your wife a hoe, but he called Kamala Harris one. So I guess You know, Greg Mathis, I guess maybe, he's going to have a future in politics. So, coming out, swinging at Judge Joe Brown. Hey, Prince, knowing how Judge Joe Brown feel about the alphabet community. Y'all the one parading y'all BS. Don't nobody care about who's sleeping in whose bedroom unless they kids. So they must be trying to pump Greg Mathis up to be the next gatekeeper, going at the Judge Joe Brown. Because he talked about your son and his lifestyle. And then another thing, what's this mess? You make me feel like a natural born woman? A natural born woman? You can't say a natural born woman now? Oh my God. Oh Lord Father, forget them for they don't know no better. Hypocrite, sweeping stuff under the rug, don't want to address nothing, don't really know the history. Yeah, Greg Mathis can take his butt on somewhere. We went to the taping of his show. I want y'all to notice, if you ever look at them judge shows, look how them people be about to fall asleep. Cause check this out, they keep you there all day. He must have taped 10 shows. All he did was change ties and come out there. We were there from like 8 o'clock to 4 o'clock. I felt like I had been at a job. And they only gave us a few snacks. I find Greg Mathis, I don't even want to call him a judge because he disrespected Joe Brown. The Honorable Judge Joe Brown, who won many cases, worked on more cases than historical cases. He could never com- compete with Judge Joe Brown. Oh boy, I keep getting cut down. I believe them Democrats, they lining up somebody to you know, hell, they so desperate now. Um No telling what they are, Greg Mathis. Because all of a sudden, you want to bring your son out and talk about his lifestyle, but you mad. You mad. And there's another thing that gets me. People talk about, oh, Trump is so diabolical. Huh? Solomon and Gomorrah, you know, scripture. Y'all try to make Trump like he the worst thing. Oh, he's so diabolical. All I could do, I damn nearly spit out my food when they said, oh, he's diabolical. I said, well, what was other things? It's the game, people. It's the game. And you know what? I'm enjoying this clown show. I'm really starting to enjoy this clown show. The dog and pony show. That's what I'm calling it. Because the whole world is a stage. And you look, and I'm going to be honest with y'all. It's really bad out there. It's bad, bad. It's bad. AI coming. AI done came. You know. What does the future look like? Robots? But again, I need somebody to tell me why, when you say something about a black person, you got to be attacked. You got to be called. Hey, Squirrels World, I need to. No, out. Ooh, dang, what did I pick up on? I gotta speak. You know, I need to know why people gotta be attacked. They've always talked about people. Any public figure, any celebrity, anybody, you gonna be about. But we can't say nothing about these dirty, no good scoundrels. We can't say nothing about these people. Like that's off limits. Oh, like you doing something so bad. That's why we ain't gotten ahead. We ain't moving forward. Actually, it was constructive criticism because the people of Texas, they say Jackson Crockett ain't done nothing. The staff and talked about how she treats them bad. You know, like all of these regular, uh, most of the black women that's in power. You know, when Monique tried to tell everybody about Oprah and Tyler Perry, Y'all hated Monique. Monique was fat, black. She should have been glad she got a job. You know, and you find out when they did the Color Purple musical with her star-studded cast of beautiful black women, she treated like they was dirt. None of them said nothing good about her. Then you got Medea to bend over there. Yeah, Monique tried to warn people. She, y'all want to get rid of the messenger. Y'all want to get rid of the messenger. Y'all want to get rid of the messenger. Y'all want to say, oh, them conspiracy theories. Hmm. Check this out. Every conspiracy theory they told me, hell, they came to be true. I don't believe nothing these people tell me no more. I feel like I've been living in a whole lot, one big bubble of lies, controlled by the media, lied to about history. And the fake hypocrites and outrage keeps going. We don't stick together, and we ain't, because we too petty. So would I rather be known as calling somebody a bad body butch bitch, or would I rather be known as a woman who took care of my people? Is that the kind of legacy you want to leave? Because they say she ain't doing nothing in Texas. She ain't passed no bills, wrote none, ain't done nothing in Texas. But talk down to her staff, never in office. Then I'm sick of y'all throwing up the black man, the black woman. Take the race out. They still human beings. If they wrong, they wrong. And you notice every time these people get caught, they got the same speech. Shannon Sharp. I'm being attacked like they tried to attack Jay-Z. Not Tyler Perry trying to come out and say that man is lying. That man got text messages. Boy, boy, what you do to Alan Payne? All them people ain't been lying about you. Your cheap ass. You make black folks think they lucky to work for you. Don't want to pay them. And then y'all so hypocrites, y'all so sorry All they do is make babies mamas. They don't marry them. They done made kids to have their other lifestyle. But y'all love them. You can't make this stuff up. You can't. Then the people that try to warn you and say this is going on, just like they're paid protesters out there. Those people that are protesting, those people are paid protesters. Paid protesters. I know some people flying out to a protest. They're paying people to be at the protest on this immigration where you got immigrants, illegal immigrants that have come over, have not did their paperwork. Y'all trying to find all type of excuses for them. And they're fighting law enforcement. But you can't talk about Brandon Johnson because he's a black man. He's a sorry sack of shit is what he is. Man, you know, when Lori Lightfoot was mayor, Trump's first term, Trump wanted to send a National Guard in. Trump been wanting to help Chicago with crime. Chicago is off the chain. And don't believe that bullshit they tell y'all talking about crime is down. They put all of them migrants, immigrants in the black community. They put a few of them in the suburbs to make it look good. But all on the south side of Chicago, when them people came there, they were sleeping all on the streets, the police stations, and everywhere. But we can't say nothing about these black leaders. That's still part of the program. They dirty scoundrels, just like the rest of the politicians are. They dog and pony. I'm looking at a show. I'm looking at Brandon Johnson with his mohawk, wearing glasses, looking dumb and dumber every time they interview him. He can't even address the real citizens of Chicago. When they ask him, what about our property taxes going up? They're $1 billion in debt. You gave all this money to migrants. What about us? Then he's practically telling the people to attack the police. But you know, Trump called and what y'all call it, the J6 insurrection. So what is Brandon Johnson doing? See, it's a great dog and pony show. It's beautiful. I'm laughing. I'm laughing at y'all, with y'all. Because you can't make this stuff up. And it's to the point like nothing Nothing amazes me. Because I'm sitting here and I look at black people and I just say, we still ain't getting nothing. We still been overlooked. And then you got folks. This is how comical and funny y'all are. I ain't trying to fall out with nobody over their political choice, but they want you to. They want you. You got people like that's on the view. They telling you Trump this, Trump that, hate this, hate that. Oh, did y'all see the way Bobby Kennedy's wife came after the ignorant women? I used to have respect for Whoopi, but I done lost some respect for her. Like she said, her husband been studying, lead and baby formula and different things for a long time. They had a guy that was an economist that was over the Department of Human and Health Service. But long as Bobby Kennedy was a Democrat, y'all loved him. And I really can't talk about what I think. Think the vaccinations. What you doing? Hold on, y'all. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm back. Okay. Tomorrow is sweetest day. So anyway, back to this whole black thing where we can't talk about the black people. Blacks can't talk about blacks, you know, but they can do everything to us. They can lie to us, give us bad contracts, unalive us, shoot at us, sell dope in the community. They can do bad stuff, be pimps and gangsters and everything. and we can't say nothing. They killing each other, and we can't say nothing. Then you call out the sellouts, gatekeepers. Because there are some great people, but when you call out the gatekeepers, everybody, you ain't no good. What you talking about your people? You supposed to protect the black woman. Hell, half of y'all didn't even marry a black woman. Okay, squirrel. Yeah, half of y'all you don't even respect the black woman. Charlemagne, lesser charge man. D.L. Hughley, you cheated on your wife, having a baby by another woman, didn't even tell her. So you get mad at a black man for telling a woman who is a ghetto superstar, giving constructive criticism, but y'all dirty dogs that mistreated the black woman. They cheated on her, had affairs, had kids on the side, outside kids, affairs, abused them, allegedly, uh, gave them drugs, allegedly, to get the punani. But Stephen Smith can't say, like, what? And what is it doing? How effective is that? But you got these other men talking about the disrespect of the black woman. And you people, you even got rappers, Plies and all of these. Y'all done disrespected the black woman way more than Stephen A. Smith ever did. See what I say, y'all hypocrites. Hypocrites to the finest. Y'all some dirty scoundrels. Oh, my Lord. My Lord! Shut up already, damn. Housequake. Everybody jump up and down. Housequake. Hey. And, and I'm going to tell y'all, for me, Okay. No, no. I'm still here. And so, what I'm here to tell y'all before this internet dropped is that I'm looking at history repeat itself. We're still getting crumbs. We're still not being invited to the table. They still don't consider us like them.
Don't take if you or your family had NTC, MEN2, or if allergic to it. Tell your provider if you plan to have surgery or procedure.
Can I get a witness
Stop taking
for this dog and pony show? All of y'all a big joke to me. And Lord have mercy. I'm just sitting and I done seen them all lie, steal, cheat, do everything under the rug. And they all talk about each other. But you know they all probably friends. They probably all laughing at us. Cause we still can't sit at their table. They still got you gatekeepers. We still slaves. Everybody done got something but us. Everybody done got something but us. I ain't mad at nobody. Then they done lied to us about the history. Baby, if you know your history, they'll tell you that Tulsa, Oklahoma, you know, they was bombed, but they rebuilt Tulsa. You know what took Tulsa out? Regentrification in the 80s. Okay? See, I know a little bit about something. I know and then seen something. Experience looking at life. We invite everybody to the table, show them love. Ain't nobody that said give them reparations. Give us some reparations. Why do we need affirmative action and DEI? We shouldn't even need those programs. Y'all say y'all supposed to be of God, love thy neighbor, love these people. Don't nobody love us, but we sure love them. We love them, we love them, we love them. And they still not inviting us to the table. So I'm going to laugh. I'm laughing with y'all, at y'all, and I'm looking at this stuff now because it's all entertainment. I call it the dog and the pony show. Stuff to keep black people arguing. And we still ain't no better off than what we was in the 80s, the 90s, the 70s, 2000s, 2010. You know, everybody and everything being exposed. Don't believe the hype. The world is a stage. We ain't running nothing. We ain't running nothing. Make your time on this earth the best that you can be to be a decent human being. Don't get caught up in man and all of these worldly things. Because I'm a woman that'll tell you, I've been a woman scorned and loved, a fool for a man. All kind of battles I done fought. I don't care what they say about me. I'm a survivor. And I don't care who's in office. I'm not going to starve. I'm going to eat. See, they don't tell you about the 200,000 people Biden laid off. You know, they don't say nothing. Do your fact checking on all of the stats. So I'm tired of hearing about Trump every day. Then the black people we have in charge, they gatekeepers. You know, they didn't do anything to help us. They kept the agenda going. The people that called them out and tried to warn them, y'all talked about them like they was dogs. And now you got men and women talking about canceling even. You got these men disrespected the black woman they wives by having children, crippling alleged drugs, trying to tell y'all to cancel Stephen A. Smith. You got rappers that's been called women B's and hoes, B's and H's and everything. And he was actually nice. He said she's a highly intelligent woman. He can state his opinion. But y'all hypocrites. But these the same people that rapped about women said they wasn't nothing. You cheated on your wives, had kids, and everything else. Hypocrites and selective outrage. You can't make this stuff up. This is the April Showers comedy show. Matter of fact, I'm going to change my channel to the comedy show. And I'm going to probably start doing live reenactments of these people looking at this world revolve. And look at the truth come out about these people. How we didn't listen. So, this is April Showers. Listen to my show. Like I tell people, don't leave no comment. You, we can agree, disagree. Want to know how you got flag done all stuff to disrespect the black woman. And he called her a highly successful, educated woman, but he just wanted to know what was she gaining by cussing and talking about Trump. People tired of Tired of hearing that. We need to be working together. Working together. So y'all part of the problem because y'all go along with, oh, he shouldn't have said that. Well, you shouldn't have cheated on your wife. You shouldn't have had another baby out there. Hypocrites. Hypocrites at its finest. This is April Showers, and I thank you for listening to that. The world is a stage. You can that you want to be. Signal